there guys, what's going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to our FIFA 20 Leyton Orient Road to Glory career mode. Now, it is time for the playoffs. If you missed the last episode, pretty much what we did, we pretty much played this entire final month. And it was a case of whether we could sneak into the automatic promotion spot. It was a very slim chance, or whether we were going to have to settle for the playoffs. In the end, we had to settle for the playoffs. As you can see there, we finished 4th with 104 points. I just coming back to that. That's absolutely unreal that me and Stoke didn't get automatically promoted. Because Cardiff and Fulham, as you can see, absolutely walked away with it. So because we finished 4th, we have to take on the team in 5th, which is West Brom, and Stoke, who finished in 3rd, take on Leeds, who finished in 6th. Leeds looked quite alright early in the season, but then fell off, which, you know, might be the most realistic thing this game has ever done. So yeah, I don't really have anything else for you apart from these hopefully three games. 2 games. First though, away at West Brom. You know, the home and away leg. We're starting the tie away from home at the Hawthorns. So hopefully, come the end of these 180 minutes against West Brom, we'll have a trip to Wembley. Our first trip to Wembley, which is late considered. I was at Wembley in season 1 in this in the posh save. So yeah, let's not mess around anymore. Let's get straight into the games. Playoffs, semi-finals. Let's do it, boys. Here we go then. The semi-finals of the playoffs start now. We start with an away tie at West Brom. All we need here, a good result. Take it back to Brisbane Road. I'm not sure whether away goals are a thing. I think they might be. I'm not too sure, but who cares? I'm not even going to look it up. Because then if I look it up and they score an away goal next tie, I'll panic. I'm not even going to... I'm relaxed, bro. I'm relaxed. I'm chill. Right, here's how they start up. Then it's good to have this back. We'll see in the formation. They are going with a 4-2-3-1 with a wide. Johnston, Meredith, Higazi. I don't... Brilliant. So I'll have to use this. Despite the fact I didn't think I'd have to use this again, but, you know, my nose being a bastard inside, now it wants to sneeze. So that's what they're going with. The only person in there that I know is Higazi, because he was there when West Brom won the Prem, and Jake Livermore, who, I swear to God, must be about 45 now. I swear he's been around for, for the last 20 years. Full strength team there, not taking any risks. Team that you've come to expect, and the 2 Nathans at the back, Cummins up top, Castaneda and Smith Rowe on the wings. Smith Rowe's loan move will actually be running out. So will Marsh's actually. Oh god, I'm going to have to get them back. So it will be West Brom to kick this game off, the first semi-final tie in this 2-legged semi-final for the playoffs. Let's do it, boys. Millet. That wide to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe now still going. Just leaves his man for dead. Smith Rowe now fakes it past him. Go on, lad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Brandon Williams now. Cuts back. Gives it into Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe pulls it back to George Marsh. Hits it first time. Johnston. Big, strong palm over the bar there. Good start from us here. It's been a really positive start from the boys. That's a hit from George Marsh. He caught that cleanly, didn't he? Williams. Back to Emile Smith Rowe. These two are linking up really well. In this opening half. Smith Rowe dinks it in the middle. It's a good area. Jones. It's a really good save by Johnston there. Castaneda picks up the seconds. Millett to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Marsh. Can we keep this alive? Millett. Jones. Lovely first touch. Back across. Come on. No less than what we deserve. And it's really good stuff from the boys to keep that alive. And love. What a touch by Jones there. Just touch it round. I think it's Higazi who he sent for his weekly shot. Yeah, it was. Just didn't even need to look at the goal. Head down. Foot wrapped around it into the bottom left. 1-0, no less than what we deserve. It's been coming, that. Oh, this could be dangerous. Phillips now. It could have been if he kept on running into the space. Now we've got men back, and there you go. They've ruined it again. That could have been a really good chance if Phillips just kept on running into that space, but he stopped and then he just let pretty much everyone get back, and then Meredith just decided to give it away. Meredith sounds like a wizard's name. Smith Rowe. Big switch. Does that. Robbie Q picks it up. Infield to Marsh, who I have brought off, but the ball hasn't gone out to play for a while. Castaneda. Ball rolls around his man. Up to Cummins. Cummins now. Got nobody there. Going to wait for the overlap of Castaneda, and he does. Castaneda now. Takes it to the byline. Pulls it back. Should be a goal. Curtis Jones. Yes, lad! In front of the away end. In front of the travelling supporters. We wrap this game up. 2-0. It's good. You know, if West Brom get a goal, you know, obviously the tie's still not over. If we can keep a clean sheet, though, we'll put ourselves in a really good position. It's a lovely play from Castaneda. Takes it all the way to the byline, pulls it back into a glorious area for Jones. Jones just takes his time, lets the ball come to him, smacks it home. His leg up, out wide to Edwards. Edwards now up against Robbie Q. It's a good block from Robbie Q there. Corner swinging. Dolberg bottled that. He came for that, then backed off. Absolutely bottled it. Phillips to Higazi. Higazi back to Phillips. Higazi again. Edwards goes for the shot. Somebody was offside. That's all they do. That's terrible. That's trash. See that there? That's all they've been doing. I think it was Ajayi that time. I didn't quite catch the name. All they've been doing is just booting it out of play when they go for passes. Their passes have been really sloppy this game, and we've been able to capitalise on that. We intercept, and then we've been springing forward. It's just they haven't been. Look, they're just getting in the way. They are all over the shop. Field into Livermore. Can they get one goal though? Not with that. They can't. Again, poor pass. And against his former side, Nathan Ferguson intercepts and takes us into the final whistle. 2-0 then. We take a 2-0 to Brisbane Road. Like I said, I'm not sure whether away goals count, but I'm not even going to bother looking. So instead of going into the, you know, the main menu and I say, oh yeah, let's get into the game, I don't see any point of that. So we're just going to go straight to the second tie. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we're into the second game, and there is the man of the match from the first. Those 2 goals have put Leyton Orient in a fantastic position to qualify for the final. So let's go through the teams. There's 3 changes for me. As you can see there, Josh Wrighty is back in. That's because that injury to George Marsh from the last game was a little bit more serious than we hoped, and he's out for 3 weeks. So if we do get the final, he is out of that as well. So that's pretty much his Leyton Orient career done, unless we get him back, which I will get him back. The other 2 changes are Carlos Linz and Breno Fernandez up top, the 22 and 23, because Cummins and Emile Smith-Rowe were a little bit tired, and I didn't want to risk any further injury to those crucial players. We'll see if they've gone with the exact same starting lineup. It looks like they have, apart from James Crookside, who I don't think was in there. They've got Charlie Austin on the bench. Yeah, I don't remember Crookside from the last one. I think it's pretty much the same. So we're going to get this game kicked off 90 minutes away from a Wembley trip. Boys, come on, see it out. Up the O's, come on. Field now, up to Marcus Edwards. Edwards cuts back, Robbie Q there, reads him well. Sticks a foot in Castaneda. Can we break from this? Oh, just about. Robbie Q still going. Oh, he's still going. Go on, Rob. Go on, Robbie. Go on, lad. Go on, Robbie. It's all you, son. Into Breno. Oh, it's a shit cross. Not a shit cross, sorry. Shit header. We're going to get that, though. Yep. Righty under it. Jones. Fuck knows what that was. Crookside with the ball out wide. That was a good ball. That was a good pass. See, last time I complained that, you know, they just kicked the ball out of play from most of their passes, but that was a good pass. It's just the winger over that side. I think it's Phillips over there. It just couldn't be fucked to control it. Like, he could have easily controlled that if he tried, if he applied himself. Edwards tries to get away from Robbie Q. Can he, though? Oh, cuts back really well. Infield to Crookside. To Edwards, back to Crookside. I think this Crookside lad's a regen, because I've never heard of him before, and he's got his shirt tucked in. So, that screams regen in the Crookside. Bang! Big tackle by Righty. Oh, he's a glad... What? What? That was the cleanest tackle I think I've ever done. Castaneda, can we get a goal just before half-time? Oh, he's mugged him off. Go on, Castaneda. To Fernandez. Fernandez to Jones. Curtis Jones. Oh, what a save. What a save that was from Johnston. That's right in the corner. That's a good save. Right, we're going to make a change at half-time. As you can see, Jones a little bit tight. So we're going to bring on Gabriel Xavier to make that Samba front 4. Fernandez, Xavier, Linz and Castaneda, the South American imports. Xavier now does well to keep that ball. Righty. He's not about that South American flair. Full on Brexit means Brexit football is Josh Wright. Oh, Robbie Q's pocketed Edwards over there. Edwards again. Oh, Robbie Q's having the game of his fucking life. Castaneda takes it around his man. He's what you don't want to see. Castaneda sprinting towards that byline because he normally picks out a good pass. It was good, but Johnston's in the way. Miller take Ghazi there, threw his body on the line like a soldier. Watch Ghazi here. Oh, he actually tripped! You fluky bastard! Robbie Q. Ball in towards Breno Fernandez. Heads down to Xavier. Sawyer's there. Clears away. Williams there in. Does well to steer that away from his man. Castaneda. No real options on William. Ref! Fucking penalty! Penalty! Townsend there. Just dives in like a maniac. Williams there does well. Just shield the ball. There's no doubt about it. Penalty all day long. And actually, it's quite ironic. I was thinking about bringing Breno Fernandez off. And Cummins is coming on. Cummins is coming on to take this penalty. Cummins comes on. The headbanded maestro. Sorry, Castaneda. Let's just go quiet. I'm nervous. This game will pretty much wrap up the tie. Fucking come on! Cummins comes on and with his first touch cements Orient's place in the playoff final. They can't come back from this now. It's going to take a massive swing. It's game over. I'm willing to say that. It's tie done. It is tie over. Stoke or Leeds await us. I don't know who. You know, when you find out, I find out. Townsend to Field. Back to Edwards. Robbie Q forces him back. Robbie Q's there again, man. He's unreal. Oh, and he's done so. That was sick. Castaneda spins in field. Plays it in field to Gabriel Xavier. Go for it, lad. Ooh, good save by Johnson at the near post there. I don't think Xavier scored yet. Well, he's still got his shirt tucked, which implies that he hasn't scored, otherwise I would have untucked it. Corner straight in the hands of Johnston. He's got to get it away. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. They need 4 goals and it's not going to happen. Full time. Leyton Orient are going to Wembley. Different class in the semi-final. Different class, both ties. Actually, the second tie was a little bit more even. But the first one, we were all over them, dominated them at their own gaff. And then Jason Cummins comes on, scores a penalty, just puts the cherry on the cake. We are through to the playoff final, 90 minutes away from the Premier League. Woohoo! It's going to be Stoke in the playoff final. We'll see how did they beat Leeds. 5-0 on aggregate. Oh, okay then. Okay then, Stoke. I see you. I see you. Alright then, boys. Here we are. A big game. The playoff final. The richest game in football, this. Win this. Not only will we should get a lot of money next year if we win this. Bod, I'm looking at you. Not only should we get a shitload of money, we'll be in the Premier League. Not the way that I expected it to happen, but I've enjoyed myself. I've never done the playoffs before. I've enjoyed myself. A trip at Wembley. Some of your first games at Wembley. Let's do it. Come on, let's get into this. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Orient and we're going to Wembley. Wembley. Oh, look at that. Look at that trophy. Look at that trophy. 5-0 Stoke beat Leeds over 2 legs. 3-0 we beat West Brom over 2 legs. Oh, both these teams have not conceded a goal in the playoff semi-final. So it's going to be hard to break either team down, I think. The handshakes. Get them out the way. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done, mate. Yeah, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Not really. Under your breath. I hope we're all saying, I hope I fucking smash your face and I'm going to break your legs. I hope we're saying that. If not, what's the point of me being here? That's my only management style I know. Aggression. So our team, pretty much the normal, apart from obviously George Marsh is out. Josh Wright is still in because he's injured. Smith Rowe Cummins come back into the side. So yeah, that's how we're going to start for the final. And Stoke, let's see how they line up then. Jack Butland in goal, still there. Tom Edwards, Wesley Hurt, Kevin Wimmer and Giuseppe Pizzala, and a 4-1-2-1-2 at a table. Garcia is the top scorer in this, well, joint top scorer in the playoffs. Him and Jones have both got 2, which, you know, Jones you can expect. He's a cam, he's getting into the positions. Garcia's a more defensive midfielder. So, let's get at this, boys. 90 minutes away. I forgot what I was going to say because he kicked off without me looking. I was going to give a speech, but fuck it, no, they don't deserve the speech now. They don't deserve the speech. He's Pizzala on the left now, up against Woody. Plays it in field to Mbula. back to Pizzala. Where's he going to go? Force back. Good ball into Lee Kanjin. Good ball forward. Dahlberg there. Whew. Put his body on the line there, just diving in. Comes away with the ball. Right. See if we can counter while they're still out of shape. That's a lovely ball out wide by Josh Wright. Smith-Rowe, can he control that? He can, and he fends off his man. Emil Smith-Rowe. Ball towards the back post for Castaneda. Oh, he doesn't catch the volley cleanly. Pizzala, they're really overloading this near side, their left-hand side. There's a lot of players over there. You can see there's 3 players over on that wing, which is a little bit worrying. They're trying to overrun Robbie Q over there, which I'm confident with. He had the game of his life last game. Alex Garcia out wide to Edwards. Edwards up to a 4B. A 4B rush that. Wood intercepts. Millett takes it forward. Jones up against Hurt. Has killed that. Yes, he has. Jones. Last chance of the half. Smith-Rowe tries to find Millett. Couldn't do it. Half time 0-0. It's very tight. It's a very tight game. Robbie Q's on it. Can he find a ball? Towards back post. Jones couldn't get in front of his man. Can we get on that seconds, please? Well, not with that. We can't. A table. Please don't break from this. I'm just going to mark this man. He can, because if I go out, fuck it, he can do what he wants. That's exactly why I did that. And he kept that in. Oh, he didn't keep it in. Bastard. I don't know why he took that heavy touch. Dahlberg, that's yours. Oh, hang on. Pontus. Fucking less of that. Cummins. Jones. Brilliant play. Jones, you fucking twat. Oh, that is bad. Oh, that is bad. Dahlberg, I want you to find him over there. Yes, that is exactly who I meant, actually. That is exactly who I meant. Campbell to Powell. Powell, oh, it's a good ball. Oh, that's a really good ball. Williams blocks that cross. There you go. Smith, I want to make changes, but the ball hasn't gone out of play in like fucking 20 minutes. It's calm as you like that from Smith-Rowe. I didn't mention that, but that was calm. Righty, there you go again. Brexit means Brexit football. Brexit means Brexit football with a back heel. Jones, hit that! First time! Oh, I'm going to bring him off, actually, Curtis Jones. He's shattered. A minute left. This is going to go into extra time. And we'll have 3 subs to make. Because we've been very conservative with our subs. Because we haven't had to make any. Or can we win it? Breno Fernandez, I swear to God, if you win this... Oh, he was about to be fucking hacked down, so I had to avoid him. And then he ran into the space. He could have killed him. So this is going... to extra time. I said at the beginning, it's going to be difficult to break either of these teams down, and it's been exactly that. Right, we need another change, and I think we bring on the super sub. Are we kicking off? Yes, we're going to kick off, and you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to find Carlos, and we're just going to say, do your thing. Carlos Lins, go for it, lad. Go for it. Fresh legs, they can't deal with the fresh legs. Edwards there does just about deals with the fresh legs, but he gets the ball back. Carlos Lins, go on, lad. Pick a ball. Oh, he actually did so well until the final pass. Williams to Wright to Millett up the field to Cummins, turns, go on lad, come on, fucking yes! It had to be that man, Jason Cummins. I love him like a brother, Millett there, ball up the field to Cummins, he just turns away from his man, hits it with the right, low, hard, into the bottom left, Butland there, the big lanky bastard, couldn't get down quick enough. Okay then. We couldn't have just done that 5 minutes earlier, and we'd be in the Premier League by now. I was going to bring him off. You know when I brought on Carlos Lins, I was going to bring Cummins off as well. Thought I just had this feeling. Nah, don't bring him off. Woody, Millett, do I go defensive? I think I park this bus up towards Cummins. He's being fought. Go on, fight him back, Jason. That's it, lad. Half-time extra time. You know what we're going to do? Park the bus. 5-4-1, yeah, that'll do me. We're going to actually bring Cummins off because he's tired and he's on a booking. I don't care if he's on a booking, actually. Happy there. And Millett's tired as well, so bring Brophy on. And that's that. We're going to go defensive. We're going to park the bus. If there's any highlights, I don't want there to be any highlights now. I want this to be the last highlight you see. I'm not going to lie to you, boys. I've scumbagged it. This is all I've been doing. Just passing it around the back. But I don't give a shit. Smack it forward. Oh dear. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh thank yes. Come on. Leyton Orient are Premier League bound. Come on. Here we go. Then we're going to pick up another trophy. Not the one that I expected coming into this season, I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, Josh Wright, captain, club captain, is going to lift the playoff trophy, and we are in the Premier League. We are going up. I said we are going up. Said, oh, pump it up. The O's are going up. Don't you know? Pump it up. The O's are going up. Don't you know? Pump it up. The O's are going up. Oh. First trip to Wembley is a successful one, I'd say. So we're here at the end of the season. We've done it. League form, it's not too bad, I don't think. The one thing that really we need to work on is those draws. That is worrying. 14 draws. I mean, in the Prem, I can see a lot of those draws being turned into losses. That is the end of this episode. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be back next week, hopefully, for the next episode of the RTG. We're going at the transfer window, obviously. So if you've got any players, I think the one... Fuck, I've just realised I can't actually see the team at this point. I think the one place I need to upgrade... Not upgrade, sorry. Get depth. So like a backup player is left back. Because Luis Miguel is leaving, he's already left. So backup left back. I have got a left back in the youth academy who's looking promising, but he's not ready, and he won't be ready for next season. He won't. I reckon about 2 seasons time, then he'll be ready to come in the first team. So yeah, backup left backs. Like I said, if you've got any suggestions, leave them down below. I'll read them. Obviously Marsh's loan is up. I'll try and get him back permanently now, and Smith Rowe as well. But I think Carlos Lins is the man forward. I think we drop Sebastian Smith Rowe. Where the fuck did Sebastian come from? So yeah, other than that, if you've got any other players who you want me to have a look at, obviously I will. But yeah, that's pretty much that. We are Premier League bound. Come on, so hope you join me for next episode. We'll do the transfer window that I normally do, the start of season episode that I normally do, where we go through transfers and stuff, and we play the first game of the season. I don't know what the first game of the season is. We find out together. That is pretty much that from me. If you did enjoy the shot, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. I will see you next time. But until then, have a nice day.